right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2019 meeting between Trump and Andrew Holness. Will we see another meeting with Trump and Andrew Holness coming in 2025? I don't know. But there was something significant in this meeting that I would like to point out. And I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Will Rattigan because he's the one that actually exposed something about the government, and I think this is the point when the request was made by our government to the United States when Trump was in power. Listen to this.
We thank you again for the invitation.
Thank you very much.
Listen to this.
Is our main economy of the region.
We look forward to discussion.
You're available to collaborate. Thank you.
We look forward to discussions on energy, on trade, but on security as well.
Energy, trade, and security. Remember security.
We look forward to discussing regional issues.
Regional issues. So security, regional issues.
With the peace and stability of
Peace and stability, right?
the region and how we can move forward with the prosperity of our people.
So prosperity, peace and stability, regional issues and security. Now, when you keep in mind those things, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to look at this clip of what Mr. Rattigan exposed. Listen to this. All right.
Make us standing in the world as far as security. On the same day, June 22nd, 2018.
So this was 2018, you know. The meeting that happened between Andrew Holness and the government and Mr. Trump was 2019. So they reached out to the United States in 2018, and in 2019 they had this meeting. Listen, you know.
They met with the Minister of Security. Who was the Minister of Security? Dr. Chang. They met with him and his team, and they explained the whole proposal. And there was a suggestion that the proposal should be emailed to the permanent secretary. In fact, the minister himself told them, okay, nice presentation. Now I want you to email that proposal. And I have the proposal. And I also have the what do you call it?
The email?
No, not the email. The slide presentation. I have the proposal and the slide presentation. And he said, send them to my permanent secretary.
All right.
From June of 2018.
June of 2018. Mm-hmm. The email was sent 45 minutes after that meeting. Not 45 days after.
Wow.
Remember, they met with the leader of the opposition and his assistant, and they said, this is what we're going to present to the government. Then they met with the government, they met with the Minister of National Security, said, this is what we'd like to offer you. And he said, you know what? Nice. I like it. Email it to my permanent secretary. 45 minutes later, it was sent to the permanent secretary. On the same day, all of this took place on June 22nd, 2018. Same day, they met with a gentleman by the name of
When you hear the date, June 22nd, 2018.
William Singh. He's in charge of Civil Aviation Authority. He was in charge. I don't know if he's still there. Still there. You know the name?
Yes.
Okay. Now, 3 months went by. No response. No response. On the 20th of September, same year, 2018, the U.S. Embassy sent a message to our Prime Minister. For him to meet with secure report people. Because the U.S. Embassy, remember now, the Jamaican government has been interacting with its international partners regarding border security. So it makes sense that the U.S. government, with whom they've been conducting liaison and meetings, whatnot, say, hey, listen, secure report, Mr. Prime Minister, they were here 3 months ago, whatever. Take a look at this. We believe that this is going to help your border security. Take a look at this. And they were also asking, why is it that we haven't heard anything after 3 months? On October 9th, 2018, the Prime Minister's office response to the embassy was that Secure Report should stay in touch with the Minister of Security.
Hold on there. Hold on. Secure Report met with former opposition leader Dr. Peter David Phillips and Imani Duncan Brights. Okay. Then Secure whatever went and meet with the Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Chang. He told them to email his permanent secretary. Immediately, was about 5 minutes after it was emailed. And then the American embassy asked to meet with the Prime Minister of Jamaica. So?
Yeah, 3 months later, after the email was sent with the proposal, the embassy contacted the Prime Minister's office and said, listen, we need you to meet with the Secure Report people because you're always talking to us about border security and we're trying to help you. Here's a company that's internationally known. And
He's always talking to them about border security. On the list, you know?
we're asking you to meet with this company. The Prime Minister's office responded, go and talk to the Minister of National Security, with whom they had met 3 months before.
And hold on there. The same Prime Minister who traveled to Washington to meet with people of the State Department about, according to him, names of Jamaican shipping guns to Jamaica. No, sir?
Exactly. Exactly.
You don't remember that?
So the Prime Minister responded, the Prime Minister's office responded, go back and go talk to the minister, the same person who talked to 3 months ago and he no respond to him. Go back and talk to him, man, right? That was October 9th. On October 11th, the Minister of National Security responded and acknowledged receiving the proposal 3 months earlier. Yeah, sent an email and he said, yes, we received your email that we asked you to send to us with the proposal. We received it 3 months ago. And that was it.
So tell me something now, Mr. Rattigan. As a retired former FBI special agent, when you read all of this, sir, it's your program, not mine, but you know, I have to answer the question. When you read all of this, Mr. Rattigan, what does that say to you? Does that look like the Jamaican government wanted solve crime in Jamaica?
You know, when I'm looking at the timeline and I'm looking at the communications between Secure Report and the government, I have to say no, they're not interested because here it is that you, and by the way, Mr. President, but by the way, they went to the US government, you know, and said, listen, we need help because too much guns and drugs are coming and we need help. And
So again, you're hearing in this argument here, this evidence that's being presented, that the government always going to the United States and asking them for help with security. Hey, man, tell her and listen.
it is my understanding that they even send a man to Southcom, right, where the military have them satellites and things, scan the Caribbean. And them send a man if you go watch and see what go on. The man they must be blind because plane a flying in Jamaica like it a go to style and a crash land and nothing at all. Nothing. So they go to the Americans and say, we need help. The Americans say, okay, fine, we don't need help. Here is somebody that we use. Here is somebody that we think would be useful for your purposes to protect your borders. Remember, we go ask them, and we ask the Americans for help. And them say,
That is the thing I want to establish, guys. We constantly asking them for help, and here comes the help, and they're gonna show you the help that was given. Listen.
okay, here it is. So when the man them come and the man them show them what them can do. When the man them show them, I don't know, DB security people, most of these people who work for security port, they're retired federal agents. Whether them come from Homeland Security, FBI, ATF, whatever. That's their composition. That's how they make up, right? So they know about security. So the man them tell them the things them can do. I don't know if it frightened them and them say no.
Yes, Ratty frightened them because they don't want them to come in there, Remember the former world-class ministers, FBI is coming on to investigate SSL, So they don't want that in there because if that ever happens, God help them,
No. So from 2018, nothing. Government not dealing with security report. Now I am going to show you the proposal. But before I show you the proposal, I'm going to give you the conclusion first. I'm going to give you the conclusion that I'll show you. I want you to tell me, Mr. Jeffrey Tavares and all of our family members in the chat who can talk to it, because I want to take phone calls from the program. I want you to tell me, does it cost money, It costs money. I want you to tell me how much money Secure Report was charging Jamaica to put this technologically advanced system in the airports. And by the way, this system, you could also use it at the ports. I want you to tell me how much money you think security. Them money there. Tell me how much.
About 50 million US, Jamaican.
You get one. Come in, people, not talk to me now. This is the part where we need to know it interactive. Come in, talk to me. How much money you think?
We about to move the furniture around here if you touch my leg. Matter of fact, don't move that hand no more. Now try me. So Mike, you mean to tell me Diddy was touching on your leg while you was sitting right here on this couch? Trying to, but I seen him.
Anthony, you should
the hell out of this
1
studio.
trillion. That is
Millicent may subscribe to the channel.
Big up the new subs. Big up the new subs.
100. Petra 5 billion. Million of US or Jamaican that. Petra 2.5. Penija, I'd say what? 100 million. All right. All right. Joycelyn, Freedom, OT. No, come at the front of the class. Monica, come at the front of the class. This is how much them that charge Jamaica.
Hold on, Ratty, 0? Oh, there was no money given for the
emotional damage.
People, I'm talking about $0. Zero. So now, given that we understand, right, that the security issues that Jamaica had in 2018, they already was asking the US government for a solution. They gave them a solution that cost them $0. Now, I'm not going to go into the details of how it would cost them $0. That's not the point of this stream. I already did a video on that, right? Exposing the fact that it was $0. My argument is this, ladies and gentlemen. Fast forward, that was 2018. Fast forward 2019. This is the statement to Trump by Andrew Holness.
And we are here to your avail to collaborate. Thank you.
We look forward to discussions on energy, on trade, but on security as well.
Why are we discussing security in 2019 when in 2018 the recommendation that the USA gave you of a company that they use to secure their own borders, the offer was $0? Can somebody in the chat call me? Call me. 1-876-451-6535. Alright? 1-876-451-6535. I want somebody, anybody, multiple people to call me and explain to me why Andrew Holness government refused the offer in 2018 from the company Secure Report that the same government of the United States recommended to them, right? But they refused it in 2018, and now Andrew Holness is here saying this in front of Trump in 2019. Somebody please explain to me how we move from 2018 to 2019, refusing the help and now wanting to have discussions about help. Listen again.
We are here to your avail to collaborate. Thank you.
We look forward to discussions on energy, on trade, but on security as well. We look forward to discussing regional issues to do with the peace and stability of the region and how we can move forward with the prosperity of our people. So we thank you again for the invitation.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, there you have it. There you have it. Andrew Holness, literally. There's the number in the chat, guys. 1-876-451-6535. You can call me on WhatsApp. WhatsApp call only. Right? Come on, man. Somebody make it make sense to me right now. Because this don't make no sense. 2018, you got the solution. And 2019, you're still asking for help for a problem which you got the solution for in 2018. What does that tell you about the Prime Minister and the government, this government? Well, let me tell you what it tells me. One, You guys don't want to fix the issue of our borders. You don't want us to have a secure border. Right? Until you come out, until Admiral, I'm telling you, my people, until you come out, until Andrew Holness come out and explain this to me and the Jamaican people, I am of the opinion that these people do not want our borders to be secure. For whatever reason. I don't know. But I remember a gentleman by the name of Andy Marshall. I remember Andy Marshall, ladies and gentlemen, on Mystic Sensation program, saying that Jamaica is operating from the top with transnational organized crime. Not my word. Not my word. Andy Marshall word. A man that is connected, right, to Interpol and other investigative bodies globally. Listen to Andrew Holness. Him listen to Andrew Holness situation. Right? 2 weeks ago I saw this. Let me see if we can play it here. So let me see if we find the clip. You listen to Andrew Holness IC report, and the man said, well, hold on, this is transnational organized crime. I said, I didn't even know what that was.
You know something. You're
I don't know what that
stage,
was.
many other things will happen. So some of the leadership in Jamaica, don't know if that woman was borrowed bangles. Bangles meaning the hand fights with my belief and my advice that they should be prosecuted. I don't want to talk emotions. We can all be meaning the people of Jamaica, and all of us on the panel can be predators. The axis of evil are a simple prey. For now, they can be immune from many other things. But as time goes on, the predators, those who have lost money, the victims of crime, the victims of organized crime, must go after the Prime Minister, the Minister of Finance, and all those who have been in the leadership of First Rock, of SSL, of the AAJ, who have made it possible for the transnational organized criminals, beginning with the Prime Minister,
what me telling you, say, Andy Marshall did not mix his word. What you say a while ago, Mr. Marshall? What you say a while ago?
Leadership of First Rock, of SSL, of the AAJ, who have made it possible for the transnational organized criminals, beginning with the Prime Minister, as per the reports that we...
Emotional damage.
People, let me play that again. Let me play that again.
SSL, of the Prime, the predators, those who have lost money, the victims of crime, the victims of organized crime, must go after the Prime Minister, the Minister of Finance, and all those who have been in the leadership of First Rock, of SSL, of the AAJ, who have made it possible for the transnational organized criminals, beginning with the Prime Minister, as per the reports that we continuously read, come across and read. I am not going to use nice terms and use nice English. I'm going to say what we have discovered. The audit trail and the trail of facts not only suggests, put the Prime Minister in the center, as well as the Minister of Finance, in the center of the chaos of this big storm of organized crime.
Oh, people, not my word. Go research Andy Marshall. Alright, a Will Rattigan associate and friend. Billy Davis Wagwan. Right? So Andrew Holness case with the Integrity Commission has people coming up with the conclusion that this government is a part of transnational crime, transnational organized crime. And I'm saying, okay, why is the government not taking offers from a company to secure our borders for $0? It makes you wonder if this government is truly involved in transnational organized crime. What is transnational organized crime? You might be asking yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if you do a quick Google search, you can do this on your phone. Transnational, and it's a heavily searched thing on Google, right? So you can find it very easily. But you know how I am. I like to show the Sassy 81 Borg. So what is he saying? The U.S. government will extradite Andrew. Miss Chicago, no, he's not saying that, you know. Billy Davis, y'all in the building. Salute to my day ones, man. I appreciate y'all, man. For real, you already know. You already know. Look at this. Transnational organized crime, right, is a type of crime that involves groups of people working across borders committing illegal activities. These groups use violence and corruption to achieve their goal. Drug trafficking, human trafficking, money laundering, cybercrime, intellectual property crime. Hello! Come on, man. Intellectual property crime, cybercrime, and them talk about NITS. Under which government? People, listen me now, man. Do not be fooled, alright? This government cannot carry into a republic. Ain't no way. This is not the right government. We have to clean up Jamaica first, guys. We have to clean up Jamaica first. It says here, transnational organized crime can threaten peace and human security. It can also violate human rights. Wow. It can undermine economic, social, and political development of a society. It says here that international efforts to combat transnational organized crime. The United Nations have established the International Day for Prevention of and Fight Against All Forms of Transnational Organized Crime. The United Nations also has a convention against transnational organized crime. So you see, it is a very, very serious thing, guys. At the top of the list is drug trafficking, human trafficking, and then you have money laundering as well. So think about that. Cybercrime, intellectual property crime. This is what our government, the condition that they've put us in, and I do believe it's on purpose because there's no other explanation for it, guys. There's none. None. After you get such a sweet deal from such a reputable company. It's not like the United States was asking, was coming to Jamaica saying, hey, listen, I see you have a problem, you know. Let me fix it. No. At that point, I could see how people could deduce that maybe the United States would have an agenda. But that's not the case. The country, the Prime Minister, his government, approached the United States and asked them for their help in regards to border security here in Jamaica. And it's on record that we the government of Jamaica refused Donald Trump, well, not Donald Trump, refused the United States recommendation of who the company gave them $0 charge. All they're going to do is make their money from the flights of the people that actually came to Jamaica. So they would add a $5 to their plane tickets, and that $5 for every plane ticket would go to the company for securing our borders. And I'm saying, what could be the reason for you to not take that offer? And if you don't take the offer, that means you must have had a plan where you're gonna source the thing, the security from somewhere else. But guess what? Our borders are still unsecure. Whether you're talking about the sea or anywhere else, it's unsecure. I don't know, man. I need y'all to tell me what y'all think about that. You know what I'm saying? Something just ain't right. Shout out to my for Broski Damn B. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to KB. All the Smoke Sundays. To go up there. Salute to him. Let me know what y'all think, man.